How was Nikola Tesla so smart, and how can you be just like him? Well, for those of you who aren't familiar, Nikola Tesla was a prolific inventor at the turn of the 20th century. So, what he did was he revolutionized how we view electricity through alternating current. Instead of pulsing electricity one way, he thought, what if we pulsed the energy back and forth and alternate it? And what that did was it allowed electricity to travel much farther distances. He even got as far as to creating wireless transfer of energy, which was later not used because it wasn't profitable. But how was he so smart? How did he come up with all of these ideas? Well, he used the power of his mind through what's called lucid dreaming. So if you're familiar with lucid dreaming, it's becoming self-aware in your dreams. And when you become self-aware in your dreams, you have some or complete control over what happens in the dream. And the wonderful thing, the amazing thing, the best thing about lucid dreaming is the laws of physics don't have to apply in your dreams. You can fly around like Superman. You can come up with great ideas like Nikola Tesla did. And he did what's called hallucination rituals, where he would lucid dream, visualize the invention he wanted to create, and he could see in the dream whether the invention would work or not. And he could actually go into the dream like you're in a virtual reality headset, go into the dream and change the engineering of the invention until it worked. And that's why he was always able to create inventions and have them work the first time. He had this saying, whether I see it in my mind or I test it in my lab, I get the same result. So how does this apply to your life? Well, maybe you don't want to be a famous inventor, or maybe you do. Or maybe you want to increase your intelligence, or maybe increase your creativity. Well, why don't you use lucid dreaming for that time? Why don't you use the power of your subconscious brain and change the reality as you see fit? Morph it. Use the power of your brain to see the best path. Run through different scenarios or come up with that next great idea. That's the power of lucid dreams. So now that you have this basic understanding of how Nikola Tesla was so smart, and by the way, anyone can be intelligent. That is a learned skill. Genius is a learned trait. Yes, some people are born with more easy natural abilities, but if you want to be intelligent, you can learn how to be intelligent through the power of your mind, through the power of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the thing that automates about 95% of your day. And then your conscious mind has control about over 5% of it. If you view our brain like a robot, where it has automated tasks it does throughout the day, and then you can input a task and change the direction, but it will be small increments. That's why it's so important to stay consistent with whatever you do, because consistency is key in achieving your goals. So even if you just put in 10 minutes a day, that will get you much further along than if you did 3 hours in just one day and never again. So now that you have the basic skills, now that you have the basic understanding to go out there and achieve your dreams, let me give you a quick method to start inducing lucid dreams. So as you're drifting off to sleep, I want you to avoid blue light technology. That's smartphones, televisions, anything with screens on it. You want to avoid that an hour before bed. And as you're getting into bed and laying down for 10 to 30 minutes, doesn't matter how long it is, you visualize a reality you wish to experience. And you can hold that reality and hold all 5 senses involved in that reality. So all of your 5 senses. So while with your eyes closed but your mind open, you want to see it, you want to hear it, you want to smell it, you want to taste it, and you want to touch it. So once you can incorporate all 5 senses, your subconscious will now log that visualization, that imaginal act, as real, because it doesn't know the difference between reality or fiction. So now that it's logged as real, and if you do this over several nights to really log it in your brain, in your subconscious mind as you're drifting off to sleep, it will accept that as a new course of events. And what you find in your waking life, if you can maintain that vibration, that feeling that whatever you want is already accomplished, you'll start experiencing more and more experiences that lead up to that event, and then you'll actually experience that event in your three-dimensional reality. And that's what all these gurus always talk about for law of attraction or manifestation. It all comes down to the power of your subconscious mind finding patterns in your three-dimensional world. And it's that simple. If you have any questions or need any advice, please comment down below. I'm happy to help. And happy dreaming, everyone.